We've got a lot of different types of vandalism. So there's vandalism to our gardens where people get in, pull out bedding plants, that kind of thing. They vandalise trees. So we've had a lot of trees in, for example, Saxton Field that have been hit by motor cars and broken off, and they tend to be quite large trees that we've put in. We put in large trees specifically so that they have some level of vandalism proof, but unfortunately people get in there with cars and they break them off virtually right at ground level. And those trees, we're talking sort of $400 or $500 tree when that happens. Yeah, so the other type of vandalism I guess we get is just willful damage to council assets such as rubbish bins. People throwing paper into rubbish bins and lighting it up. We get lots of graffiti on council assets. We also just general breakages, park benches, etc. Park bench, you're looking at around about $1,800 for a council park bench. Picnic table about $2,500. So usually we can repair those items, but you're probably still looking hundreds of dollars in terms of repairing those items, so quite costly. It always seems to be worse on a Monday morning, so over the weekend, obviously people partying up on a Monday, so there's often problems then, particularly during school holidays as well. So yeah, school holidays, kids I guess with not a lot to do, and unfortunately deciding to put some graffiti on a council asset or vandalising it. Yeah. Cost-wise, we're looking at last year we spent $57,000, and that was principally from our NALMAC contract. But we've actually we've got a second contractor under Kahurangi Employment Trust. They have a contract called Tidy Town, where they sort of concentrate on the CBD and estuarine areas around Nelson, and we spent $36,000 with them last year. So in total, I think the figure was around about about $90,000 in total for vandalism last year. So it's a significant cost. Any graffiti that we come across is photographed, and those photographs are then forwarded through to the police. And sometimes police can recognise the tags that people put onto council assets, and they can follow up through that. We have used surveillance cameras as well, and I can see us progressively using more and more surveillance cameras with time. So that's really our only two instruments, I guess, for trying to track down exactly who has caused the willful damage. The ratepayers, obviously, any calls that we might get from anybody who's potentially seen somebody tag something or vandalise a council asset, yeah, sure, we're going to follow that up. I guess one of the problems is it tends to happen when people aren't looking. These people, and it's often youngsters that do it, will make sure that there's nobody around on the scene while they're busily putting graffiti on one of our assets or whatever. So that can be difficult, but we certainly would appreciate any information regarding tagging or vandalism. Yeah, certainly they could make contact with me at the council. I'd be very, very pleased to follow that through.